Hey, teachers. Welcome back to the Teacher's Lounge podcast, your weekly refuge for real talk, practical strategies, and the reminder that you are not alone in this wild, wonderful world of education. I'm Rachel, your host, and today we're tackling a big one. Like, really big. How to differentiate instruction without losing your mind. Now, before you roll your eyes or hit pause because you heard differentiate and immediately thought of 17 laminated reading groups, 23 versions of one worksheet, and your soul slowly leaving your body, take a breath. I got you. Differentiation doesn't have to mean chaos. It doesn't mean you need a personal assistant, a degree in graphic design, and the ability to clone yourself. What it can mean is meeting your students where they are with a little creativity, a lot of clarity, and a healthy dose of grace for yourself. Let's dig in. What even is differentiation? And why does it matter? So, first things first, what exactly is differentiation? According to Carol Ann Tomlinson, one of the leading voices in differentiated instruction, it means tailoring instruction to meet individual needs. That could mean varying the content, the process, the product, or the learning environment. Basically, it's a fancy way of saying not all kids learn the same way, at the same pace, or with the same support. And the research backs this up. A study published in the Journal of Educational Psychology found that when teachers adjusted instruction based on students' readiness levels, student achievement improved significantly, especially in reading and math. Another 2021 meta-analysis from Review of Educational Research showed that differentiated instruction had a positive effect size of 0.46 across K to 12 classrooms. That's a big deal. Translation? Differentiation isn't fluff. It's science. It works. And yes, it can be done without making your life harder. What differentiation is not? Let's clear something up right now. Differentiation is not doing a completely different lesson for every student. It is not about being on call 24/7 for individual tutoring in the middle of a 30-student class. It is not watering down your content until it becomes academic baby food. What it is about is flexibility, responsiveness, and thinking ahead. Not about doing more, but doing things a little differently. And trust me, your sanity matters too. 5 real-world ways to differentiate without burning out. 1. Use choice boards or menus. Let students pick how they want to demonstrate learning. For example, in a unit on ecosystems, you might let students choose between making a poster, writing a short story from the point of view of a rainforest animal, recording a short video presentation, creating a diorama or model. Same content. Multiple entry points. Kids feel empowered. You stay sane. Second-tiered assignments. You're not creating 3 different worksheets. You're taking one task and adjusting the depth or support. Example. If your students are solving multi-step word problems, Group A might use manipulatives and visuals, Group B might have guiding questions, and Group C might solve and justify their answers in writing. Same skill, different scaffolds. Third, flexible grouping. This one's gold. Don't let your groups get dusty and permanent. Group by interest, by learning style, by need, or even randomly. Keep it dynamic. One week, a group is reading a nonfiction article together with teacher guidance. The next, they're independently exploring a topic of choice. The mix keeps things fresh and inclusive. Fourth, stations or centers. This is especially powerful for elementary, but can be adapted for older students too. Set up stations with different ways to engage with the content. A hands-on activity. A tech station with a video or interactive quiz. A quiet reading/reflection station. A teacher table for small group support. It builds autonomy and lets you give focused help where it's needed. 5. Pre-assess and let it guide you. Even a 3-question check-in before a lesson gives you valuable data. If half the class already knows how to identify similes, don't drag them through another 20-minute lecture. Let them move ahead while you reteach in a small group. It's about smart planning, not over-planning. The heart behind the strategy. Let me tell you something that isn't always said out loud. Differentiation isn't just a teaching strategy. It's a mindset. It says, I see you. I value where you are. I believe in where you can go. And that's powerful. Think back to your own school days. Did you ever feel invisible in a classroom? Or maybe you remember that one teacher who made you feel capable, even when you were struggling. Chances are they were differentiating, even if they didn't call it that. You have the power to be that teacher, not by being perfect, but by being present, responsive, willing to adjust. So, to all my amazing teachers out there, you are not a machine. You are not expected to reinvent the wheel every single day. Differentiation isn't about doing everything for everyone, it's about doing the right things with intention. Start small, try one strategy, see how it goes, tweak it, celebrate the wins. Remember, your efforts, your flexibility, your willingness to meet students where they are, those things matter more than you know. And if no one's told you lately, you're doing an amazing job. Truly. You are seen, you are valued, and you are not alone. Thanks for hanging out with me today in the Teacher's Lounge podcast. If this episode helped you feel more equipped, or at least more validated, would you do me a favor? Share it with a fellow teacher, leave a review, or tag me on Instagram with your favorite takeaway. I'll be back next week with more heart and strategy to support your teacher journey. Until then, take care of yourself the way you take care of everyone else. You've got this.